Okay, let me grab my live stream link, guys. And I know. Okay, let me grab that link for you guys. Share, copy link, then go to Discord. Show case font I have so far. Here, 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 go. Okay, let's wait for a couple people. Okay. Okay, let's wait until we get some people. 'Cause people are fun. Okay, let's just wait for some people. Oh, and I'll just load it anyways. We need I need to personally turn on my phone's battery saver because I'm at 34%. I need to get some stuff ready for overhauling and showcase stuff, because showcasing it is. Hello, good sir. We are currently loading into the world as we speak, which it only takes a little while to do that. Okay. Look at the floor. Yep, look at the floor. No spoilers. I know not. Yeah, we gotta finagle our way out of here because I don't want any spoilers. Okay, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the Tardis or sonic screwdriver madness? Now we'll go over some sonic screwdriver stuff while we're here. Get to grab the stuff and make sure it's on the right setting. It is. That works. That works. That works. That works. And then that works. And yep, that's practically all that. Now if I switch better. Yeah, it's a texture pack I'm using, which is only temporary. Oh yeah, so what? What, the system right here? Wait, but this? What? What, this thing right here? With the redstone? Is that what you're woeing at? I'm confused. This isn't very technical. Okay, let me grab this. So, just as a pointer, see how the Tardis is right there? This is one system that I've implemented, which is, to my knowledge, from me, but I'm not sure. It moves the Tardis to your current location, practically wherever you are, which is pretty cool. That's practically all the sonic screwdriver stuff right now. So let me put all that stuff back. And then I can actually show you the new system I implemented, K9, because if I'm not holding the nugget, it doesn't let me in, but then if I'm holding it, and it works. So that's all fun. Now, if I can drag the Tardis in here... Yep, sonic screwdriver, completely vanilla. Which, that's been like my whole purpose, is doing vanilla console stuff. Let me get the Tardis in here real quickly, just so I can show you some stuff. Okay, so that locks the door over there, which, if I can, yeah, there we go. That locks the front door. Then this is dematerialization, which I figured out the camera shape and also fixed the sound. And then turn that back off. And then the animation is from you, of course, with some slight tweaks, like the banners. And, oh yeah, wait, if we dematerialize again, because the Tardis controls, I specifically made that to where we can only have that when it's dematerialized. Oh yeah, no, it's, yeah, it's beautiful interior. Though I do have to say, original design for this interior does go to DT10, but I did upscale it and just adjust a few things. And we can unlock the door over there. We also have the classic coat hanger. And then I'm using spawners right here for like the grates in the ground. And then we have this up here, which suspended platforms. Then we have something of my own design downstairs. Secret room, which eventually I'll put some stuff down here. And we can also watch this close, if it works. Wait, why isn't... Okay, there it goes. Yeah, no, wait, I gotta see what's going on down here. This should be working, right? Yeah, this is all working, so then that should be all good. Oh yeah, right, I can show you the door animation. Which, I can't really get, like, a really good angle on that. But still, it's pretty visible. And then we have, like, I'm gonna just make this one thing. I am going to attempt to build this to the best of my ability when it comes to having an interior, but I'm also gonna have, like, some creative liberties with this build, just because I don't want to blatantly just copy David's interior one for one. Yeah, and then here's the brain of my circuitry, which is pretty compact. which if we drag the Tardis out here, which right here, don't mind location, he isn't set up yet. Animation frames, which is / cloning commands. Then we have door animations. That's the door command blocks. And then I was experimenting with tags down there. This will eventually become the location circuit. Yeah, it's fairly simple, but I'm still trying. Yes, all this is pretty good so far. Let me explain how this works, just to break it down. This is the lever, right here. This detects if the lever has been flipped, which then does the dematerialization, but the lever can only be activated when the door is locked, which is the comparator right here. So when the comparator gets activated, it pushes this piston, allowing the lever to do all of its fun stuff, and then it also goes through all of these different commands right here and closes off the exit. These are just a bunch of invisibility commands right now, but if I can give you a demonstration of this, I'm gonna just jerry-rig the system with some levers. Okay, so I plug you in here. No, I don't know what would be better. Yeah, right here. I can plug that in there, which then that locks the door, thus not allowing me to enter anymore. Then right here, I'll just break that temporarily. Oh yeah, right. That instead. Which then that goes through the dematerialization process. Which then if I undo it, then it starts rematerializing. And then let me replace the comparator there. And unlocking the door lets me back in. And then you can just walk straight back out. And that's practically everything, I think. Which, it's pretty cool so far. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to get rid of that. Though it is a really simple circuit and console to begin with. My control system is pretty self-explanatory. Locks the door, dematerialization, and then this will eventually be the flight system, flight switch, door lock. And then, wait, did I press the wrong button? I think I might have pressed the wrong button. It's the wrong button, fool. Now let me fix something real quickly. Okay, then I'll just let that do its thing in the background. Okay, yeah, it's this button. This button right here gives me all the stuff I'm going to need, which eventually I'm gonna have to improve that. You know what, I got one thing I can show you, which I don't know if I'm actually gonna implement like half of this. Yeah, if I throw it on the ground, it does certain things. Which, if I go, oh yeah, right, I don't have the Tardis on the surface anymore, so let me go back outside. Okay, let me move Senior Tardis back up here. And we'll watch the animation And then I forgot to turn that off, so that's fun. Oh, what did I do? Up, wrong. Wrong button, me. Wrong button. Okay, let's get it back over here now. I meant to use the lever. Okay, that switches it to the redstone function. Then we turn that off. And then we replace the command block that got broken. Which that will get renamed to function 1. Yep, sonic screwdriver shenanigans. Which, this should all be disabled now, which is fine with me. We'll go back in the Tardis for a second, because I gotta look at something to make sure that nothing's broken in here. Yeah, this is all good. Let me go check the outside. Yeah, this is all looking fine. Okay, so what is going on with my button today? Because this thing clearly doesn't seem to work. So let me figure out a different arrangement. Which eventually I'll move the button somewhere else. But best place I can find for it right now. Okay, let's go back outside. Okay. Yeah, it's yeah, this is a very crude system at the current moment in time, but it's really the only thing I could think of, which eventually I'm going to improve it. But I would say that's the end of the showcase for the Tardis, but there's still some other things I'd like to go over, because we still got a whole city ahead of us, which, yeah, it's gonna be a really long project in the works. Which we're not gonna go over every single building in existence. Okay, we got the block pallets right there. Mayoral Hall, we'll go over this. Lovely map art, because nothing better to do with my time. Reception desk. Then we got the first floor. The first floor is not completely detailed yet, because we still gotta get some people to come in here and do some stuff. Second floor. Second floor is a lot better. We got one of my friends built this up. It's an office. Then if I leave that, we have the cork board with the to-do list for the world. Receptionist's office for the mayor, and then we go in here for the mayor's office, which there's also another door there. And then up here is where the mayor can give his speeches. It's a pretty nice building. Though I'm not going to take all of the credit for that building, because my friends did help me. And then right here, Flatiron Lake, which I did terraform this entire thing. And then one of my friends is building some stuff down here, which is gonna be fun. And then, oh yeah, tavern next. Yeah, we'll look over this building, and then there's just a couple minute things we'll go look at. We have the map, and this is legitimate map art I made. NPC that has been named karaoke area. We got tavern. We got pool tables. Not boombox. It's a, what's it called? What's it called? Record, not a record player. I'll remember in a second. We got this back area, then the bar. Then back here we have nothing yet. Then if we head up, we have some paintings. Then if we go up here, here's the balcony area. Then we have this area, and then this is where one of my friends has their living quarters. And then if we head up to this, we have the overlook. Then if we head in here, we have attic space. And then this is where my currently residing in this area, which, you know, I just have to make a fridge that dispenses food, because it's the only thing that makes sense. Oh wait, why is... Wait, this isn't the Tardis, right? No. It's an imposter. The real Tardis is over there. That one's an imposter. Future mechanic shop. The building... not building. The tavern over there was a friend's build. The town hall was a friend's build, the coffee shop was a friend's build, and one of my friends started working on the mechanic shop. The roadways and sidewalks are my design. And if we go through here, it takes a second to load, it's iffy. Okay, and here we are. No, not a replica Tardis. It takes us somewhere else. Let me rename this. This is the map art area, where we have map art. And I need to get rid of these signs. This is where the map art lives. In my world. Which, if I zoom out far enough, it says, the bread, vote for bread. Which, this is like a really long distance away from anything we're ever going to build. Which is good, because I'd rather not have it anywhere close by. But eventually the city will hopefully get built up. Bread. Yes, bread. Funny thing is, I actually have a friend on Discord named Bread, which, technically, he's the mayor of this world. And that's a friend's project. Don't really know what they're doing there. This thing, right. Okay, that's the opening. This is a friend's project. It's nothing I did. And then eventually this will become the high-rise district over here. and then we're gonna have a little bit more of like a rustic area right here around the tavern. And eventually I'm gonna have to do some adjustment on the terrain. But I think that about wraps this up if I'm correct. Because there's really nothing left to showcase unless you want to see my other Tardis world. Which, that's up to you. You want to see the other Tardis world while we're here? Yeah? No? K9. You want to see the other Tardis world? K9. Hello? Anyone home? Anybody home? You know what, screw it, we'll go see the other world too. Oh yeah, right, this one, I think this one still functions a little bit. So, we'll go visit it anyways. We'll go visit the old world. Which, yeah, I guess that would make good for the showcase. Just to show off my other world. Yeah. Okay, and we're back now with the, I guess, second part of this thing. No. Okay. Duly note that none of this is functional anymore because I took it offline. And we'll just go over some of the Tardis stuff. So let me go inside. Um, props to DT10 for some of the interior design from his videos. We got all of the controls that no longer work, and we got a lot more stuff to go over this time, which is kind of surprising. But we'll go to the library first. Oh yeah, right, I should probably take off my night vision. That would probably help. Yeah, that's better. Okay, then we got the library, which, fantastic build on my part. Because, Jesus criminy, this is like one of my favorites. Okay, but we're not gonna go too in depth on everything like the last world. We're just gonna tank through it. Okay, let's go to the other end of the Tardis, which we have the old navigation room, which still fantastic building. Fantastic overall. Which I should probably lock that. Right here, this is the living quarters area. Oh yeah, right. Where did I put that bloody light switch? Was it in here? No. Where did I put the bloody light switch? What? Why isn't the power turning on? I have a light switch. This should be working, right? Oh yeah, right. I'm a dummy. Yeah, let me fix this up for a second, guys, because major dummy alert. Because the proper lighting would have worked, but I guess I didn't hook it up properly the first time. There we go. Now we can go back in. Okay, let's open the door. Then we walk through, and then there goes. Okay, now we should have proper lighting. And have a kitchen. In here. That's a friend's design, not mine. We have a living area with light. Whatever this was gonna be. Little reading nook. Another bedroom. Okay, let me delete some of the stuff out of my inventory. Okay, we will leave this area now. I'm thinking on what else I have to showcase. Oh yeah, right, the lab. I'm just forgetting on what I need to showcase, cause fun. Okay, let me grab a brick. Then let's go. Oh come on, let me in. Yeah, not so funny anymore. Hey. That's an old book that I forgot about. Okay. I guess I forgot to light up the top of this thing, which I guess will add some lighting to this. This thing is bloody beautiful. Though I could never actually figure it out in retrospect, but that probably doesn't matter. This was going to be the laboratory, but never got finished, like, at all. Think. Wowzers. That one doesn't work. That one works. Okay, now I know what order this works in. And this was going to be a functional elevator at some point in time, but never got around to programming it. So let's bring the trolley back up, shall we? What? What, the elevator animation? That's what you're whatting about? Oh no, really, it's actually... Yeah. Let me exit the laboratory. Which, then if we go on the outside of Tardis, we can see the frames of animation. Oh yeah, which... Oh yeah, no, I love this thing. I took inspiration off of the show to build this thing. It is Pandora's Box, aka the thing the Doctor got trapped in. But, of course, I took some creative liberty with it. Holy Jesus. Oh yeah, right, we haven't even gotten to the interior switching, have we? Okay, let me Tardim. What interior is this? New 15 console. What did that do? Nothing, okay. What does this do? Oh, what does that one do? Classical. Yeah, we'll go see the classic interior. Yes, interior switching, and at some point it did actually have the capability of switching inside of the Tardis, but I gutted it after the second world, which then I think that should be the next one. Yep, full coral. This was my original design for this interior, which was more on scale with DT10s, but the other one's a lot better and accurate for that matter. Then I think we have a couple more interiors to go through. Yeah, we have 11th, which, oh god, this was like a pathetic attempt at the 11th Doctors. I'm not even gonna. That was just one of my worst interiors. Then we have my custom interior, which, oh my god, this thing is... this is the best interior I think I've ever done. You mad props. You'd have... Yeah, what do you think of this one? This is of my own design, with some credibility from the 8th Doctor's interior as like the centerpiece. My inspiration for this was the inside of a clock. Master. Oh yeah, good point. This could technically be considered a master's version of the TARDIS, but more, if anything, more of just a custom interior. And then this was just the basic interior at the time. We'll go over everything a little more. Library, best building I've ever done. Like, just look at this. It's a library. Which, yeah, that might not seem as cool in retrospect, but... that thing took me an eternity to build. Okay, we're just gonna go outside now, cause there's nothing left to see in there. Oh yeah, no, I at least plan on attempting to bring that library back, and then we have the old city design right here. Old city design, which a lot more was done in this world than the other world. I will admit that. And there's a disassembled 10th TARDIS, or yeah, 10th. We got the docks, major roadways, buildings, which I'm not going to go in depth on, the train station that never got finished, and garden. We'll come back to the garden in a little bit. Then we have the train design, which I pulled that off of YouTube somewhere. I forget who made it. We were gonna expand more this way. We had the military base over here, which never got finished. And then the military base got moved over this way. Which, to be honest, I think it was a better idea having a military base over there. Let me build a city. Yeah. We have a... what's it called? Blackbird right here. Pulled that off of the internet. This was pulled off the internet for the hangar. The door, I think that door never got animated, sadly. Okay, what else we gotta go over? We'll do all of the overworld stuff before we get into some of the stuff in the end dimension. Which, if I remember correctly, I decided to hide something over here. And it usually takes me a minute or two to find it, 'cause fun. And it's a melting village. It's melting, it's melting. Oh yeah, wait, is this right? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I remember now. I remember. Oh yeah, right. Did I reanimate this? Please tell me I did. Oh, that sucks. I never animated it. Or did I? I don't remember. Yeah, no, I don't think that I reanimated the door. Okay, let's just head back over to the city, 'cause I guess that wasn't gonna work. Okay, we're back over here now. I guess we'll go over a little more of the docks, but not in depth on the boats. Because Jesus criminy, these docks are massive. Well, dock, I guess. Because it practically spans, like, this entire lake, which is kind of nuts. And you can't even fit it in with, like, a whole render distance. Oh yeah, right, we have to go back to the garden for a second. Because there's something there I wanted to show you, because there is still a functional Tardis within this world, it's just not my Tardis. I think it's this one? Is it this one? I'm not sure. Maybe it's the next one. Nope, maybe it's this one? No, I don't think. I'm trying to remember how I did this. We'll come back to that in a second, I guess. Time to show you the thing in the end before I show you the world map, because world maps are fun. Yeah, that's how big this project got. Don't ask me how much time that took. And welcome to my other project, because I had a lot of projects in this world. World map crazy. Yeah, welcome to the end, my little friend. To the end. This was going to be some sort of end base, but never got around to finishing it, which, it's still pretty cool. Pretty cool. Which then we have the windows on the inside. I love this building in particular just because of the windows. Yep, then we have the huge end portal to go back to the overworld, because fun. Though, I guess one last thing that we can do before we go for the day is go down here and go over the interiors one last time. Not in too much order or depth. We got David Tennant, original interior. DT10's design. Whatever the hell I built down here. Structure block, my friend. Structure block. Okay, then we'll fly up to this interior, which I would have to say this is kind of like Matt Smith's new interior or Capaldi's interior. Then we got the 8th Doctor's interior right here. 8th. Then if we go up again, we have this interior, which is custom of my accord, because I got bored one day and I just decided to build an interior. Oh cool, we got someone else watching now. Disclaimer, this is not my current Tardis world. This is a old one. Which, most of the interiors, besides like, well, yeah, besides that one, like those 4 interiors took inspiration from DT10's design. To be honest, I'd have to say that's practically everything. Oh yeah, wait, no, I forgot something, like a complete numbnut. I forgot this thing that lives on the other side of the world. Because we did a lot of stuff in this world for, like, absolutely no reason, because we just couldn't focus on a project. We have the gateway right here that leads back to the city, which then, it takes a second, usually. It's not doing anything, what? Okay. And then if I flip it back this way? I don't know what's up with the door right now. It's just kind of weird. Yep, there it goes. Completely man-made island because I got bored and wanted to start a medieval area. Yeah, this world started back in 2018 and then ended roughly in like 2022, I want to say? Which, then that's when I started the new Tardis world. But we got a lot of stuff here. Which, I gotta show you my favorite part of the whole medieval area. If we go here, we have sewers in the medieval area. Sewers. Which then that would lead back outside. Wait, why is there a car in here? What? I think that might have been a result of my car experiments back in the day, because I was working on I was originally working on how to make a drivable car, but I kind of gave up on that. Okay, let's see. Nothing down this way. Let me in. I think the NPC got deleted down here. And then this was when I was in my little goofy phase. But we won't go in too much depth of what that thing was, cause like I said, this is when I was not the brightest, but like I was a killer at building. Then we go down the sewers into this area down here. Which then, right, these NPCs are gone now too. But if we head up this way, we can exit through the mines. And then that's where I think I'm gonna call this showcase. Thank you all for showing up. And thanks for sticking around. See you next time.